that probably won't
Yeah,
work.
dude, that Thankmas stream I was watching that Jacksepticeye did, the fucking end of it, out of nowhere, The Rock's tequila, like, he sent in a thing of tequila with a gift of $500,000 donating for the fucking, for the charity they were doing it for. And then it got matched by somebody, so that was $1 million donated. And then he sat there for a minute, just watching the numbers go up, and he said he said the most relatable line I've ever heard him say. He said, "Sometimes it feels weird sitting here seeing these numbers. I feel like I'm not reading them right. I can't believe we provided 300,000 meals already." I'm like, yeah, that would be insane.
Right.
Knowing that because of you, 300,000 meals were provided to people who couldn't.
Afford it, yeah.
Uh, and then
Jacksepticeye, bro, I
And
remember
then
day
at the
one
end
watching
of this,
Jacksepticeye.
hold up. At the end of the stream, the people that I can't remember, the people he goes through, partners with first charity streams for the donations, like to use their network to do the donations. They gifted did the charity of $100,000, and then they said their goal was to hit $10 million donated, and they
Nathan,
got a
why
hold
is
up.
there random shit inside of this
Who knows?
building chest, you
There was
monkey?
a there was and the guy said they secured a donation that was going to get them to their 10 million goal, and one person donated $3.7 million all at once.
That's insane. Actually, what
Literally,
is
he
that year again?
sat down and just sat there, just like, holy shit. Like, it hit him so hard he started crying.
I mean, yeah, I don't blame him.
That's insane.
Ashton,
I
if
remember
you're
day one Jacksepticeye that had such a thick accent you could barely understand what he was saying.
1 second, Nathan. So it it's foggy and stormy outside because the weather is just completely random in Terraria. I don't, well, at least I think it is. I don't think there was ever really a method to it or a pattern or anything like that. Um, just give it a little
We're
bit of
not injured,
time.
we wouldn't know this.
It'll definitely clear up. Just give it a little bit. I'd say maybe give it like a
Where the
couple
fuck
minutes.
did I get shark bait?
I gave that to you, monkey.
You did?
Yes.
When?
It was when I
Like,
said,
I
"Hey Nathan, I have
legitimately
something for you."
don't remember.
You remember me
I have
saying,
gravitation potions? Where the
"Nathan,
fuck are
I have something for you."
Hey, I have places I need to go, so,
Did you just take all the gravitation potions?
no, I had some on me. I didn't take any out of there. I didn't take any. I had some on me.
Hmm.
I can safely say there is no floating island above us.
So, my best recommendation is if you're on my stream right now, this is the desert. I'd run over here. All you need is this copper axe, and you just start cutting up some of these cactuses. They'll drop you cactus. You
I'm
place your
low-key trying to
crafting
find floating
bench.
island right now.
Make yourself some crafting for like some armor for the cactus, pickaxe, sword, that kind of stuff. Then that at that point I would figure out what kind of class do you want to do? Do you want to do a universal class, or do you want to play as every class but all in one? Do you want to play as one specific class? Because at the end of the day, that stuff is going to make a big difference. Because if you play as the universal class, you're going to miss out on
Floating
a
island!
bunch of damage for, let's say, range classes do a lot of range damage, but not.
Celestial magnet.
So they're going to be way stronger in one category
That'll
versus
be
the
good for you.
universal, who's slightly weaker but stronger in more categories.
Okay. Off I
What'd you
go.
say, Nathan?
I found a celestial magnet.
What's that do? Just draw the stars in?
Increases the pickup range for monosaurs,
Gotcha.
which is like the one that regenerates your mana.
Yeah.
So that'd be good for you.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll take it.
I'm on this hunt for floating islands at the moment, so I'm gonna be a minute. Can you fuck off, Harpy? Like, I don't like you that way.
You're good, honestly. I'm not really doing anything special myself.
I kind of low-key want to find a Star Fury. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. Just so I get it out of the way early. We're gonna need to find it at some point. I found one. Oh my god, I almost ran into it. Ooh, a shiny red balloon. Perfect.
So, I don't remember what I was saying. I
I
feel like I
don't
was
either.
saying something.
Something about classes, universal classes, damage.
Mm, sounds about right.
Um,
Yeah, I
anything
would
about missing out on damage.
I would pick a class first, or at least get a plan. Like I said, you don't even have to pick a class necessarily. You could
Gravitation
do
potion wore off.
a universal class. It's just better to know what you're wanting to do before you not wing it, but before you jump into it, not fully understanding it. It'll save you some time and patience, hopefully. Nathan, can you look at, I'm assuming you probably have nothing to look and see what the jungle greaves cost.
To do what?
Can you look and see what the jungle greaves cost, like the pants?
No?
That's fine. I don't know. I'll look whenever I go back. I'll just get enough that I know for a
Yeah,
fact to
I
go.
didn't, I didn't know I had 62 videos. Damn, okay.
Oh, let's go heart rate tuition. And I didn't even have to do anything for it.
Oh, there's a floor right next to the base, but it's just like a water one. You know,
Dude, I hate
good.
those. They're so fucking useless in my
They're,
opinion.
no, they're not useless because you
Okay,
can,
I know they're not useless, but if I had the energy to turn them into I am changing ones.
oh, there's
That
actually
was
two of them right next to each other. That's awesome. Hey, hey, I was looking for you. Nice. I'm finding pennies out my ass, dude. The thing I like about locking on though is like if you have something like Star Wrath or Star Fury, the
the
lock on will make
stars.
it to where the stars hit them. Yeah.
Uh,
Gravitation potion for the win. This is really easy to fix. Easy. Oh, I can't say lazy. My hard-headed that you like manually go up and build into the sky and just try and find fucking these floating islands. This is so much easier. Oh my god, it's so much easier. You stop being so hard-headed. Oh my god, there's floating islands.
Alrighty,
Wow.
Ashton, if you are still in the live stream, I
It's, there's a lot of fun.
sent you a friend request on Snapchat. That'll. I'm not very active on it, so I wouldn't expect the quickest return uh, of messages, but I still check it.
Shit.
I think you're lagging,
An
Nathan.
armored, ooh, an armored lucky horseshoe.
Well, those are always
Hell
nice.
yeah.
But yeah, I can always help you with boss fights or literally with whatever you need help with, man. If you need help getting a certain item or building something, anything like that, bro, I literally have thousands of hours on this game. Nothing here is new. And in terms of that kind of stuff, there's new items with every update, a bunch of new features, all that kind of stuff. It's a very big game.
Oh, the gravitation potion wore off.
How's that going for you?
Nice and solid, bro. I found a bunch of floating islands
You think you're ready to fight?
on 5 floating islands.
Think you're ready to fight the eye?
I have made absolutely no progress equipment-wise besides the fact I have a shiny red balloon in Star Fury.
Hey, you never know, that could help.
Oh yeah,
So,
here, by the way, take this.
so now that you got cactus armor, there's a couple of things you can focus on. One of the things that I would focus on is, like I said, pick that class. So, what are you thinking you're wanting to test out? You know, you've got melee, you've got range, you've got magic, you've got yo-yos, you've got summoner. So, summoner is going to be like you summoning pets and minions to do your fighting for you. The range magic and melee are range magic melee. Yo-yo's melee, but it's a different kind of melee.
The weird melee.
You can always do melee for now. Okay. So, with that being said, I would start going. Nathan, what's the best melee armor set? Probably Crimson, in my opinion.
I
Crimson
don't
should.
know. It's been so long since I've gone for melee.
Yeah, no, it's
I
definitely.
usually do range.
It's either Crimson or the Corruption. It's one of the two. Both the armor sets are really good for melee. One gives you like
Where the fuck did
movement
all my
speed, one gives
walls
you health
go?
regen.
I had a shit ton of walls on.
Okay, so since you're doing melee, did you pick what was the poison of your world that you picked? What was your corruption? Like was it corruption or crimson?
Did I put the walls in there? Oh.
Nathan's come up top.
Hold the fuck on, bruh.
No, you're good. You got it until it gets dark.
I was looking for the walls. He calmed the fuck down over there.
For the walls.
Okay. Sure, I'll shoot on that one. You
Oh, I
can
didn't even
hit.
know that I could rapid fire this.
That's it. Different one. Painting. Let me move the box away. There
When you
you
know
go.
what your when you know if you got corruption or crimson, Ashton, go ahead and put it up in the chat.
I was totally in the middle of placing fucking paintings. Okay.
I'm a bot, I know that.
I
I
was
told you
in
you got
no
it too.
way ready for this. I'm not being zoomed out, bro. Place. And go just kind of fight a boss and zoomed in. Oh, I don't even have the right kind of ammo and then light slot. I'm just using them. Fuck it. Oh, I don't like ma'am, you have a hole, ma'am.
You have a hole. So, Ashton, that was the first boss. Uh, the first boss that you'll fight, anyways. There is a
Well,
weird
actually,
boss, but he's kind of annoying because you have to find a ruby to spawn him,
no,
and that's just kind of RNG.
you said no.
Your house is cursed. How so?
There we go, look at that. Oh, more. Oh, you summoned another one. I'm zoomed all the way in this time. Bro, I didn't even get to equip shit this time. What the fuck? I haven't even opened my treasure bag.
Well, I've been just trying to fight. I didn't think you needed to open your treasure bag.
I want the shield of Cthulhu.
So equip it.
I have to open the bag first.
So open the bag real quick.
We're
Use it
in the
as
middle of a boss fight, dude. And he's
You walk away,
targeting
it's
me.
fine. Oh, I see what you mean, Ashton. So that's a it's a different biome. So each biome has different weather. So like in the sand, there's sandstorms, in the snow, there's blizzards, that kind of stuff. You just happen to have set your world or like set your little house on the exact like edge of where those biomes backgrounds change. So that's why it's different. I
Warn a
almost
motherfucker before you summon a boss again.
okay, I'm about to summon a boss.
I was literally zoomed all the way in, not ready to fight.
No, I'm not actually fighting him. Yeah, so it's nothing bad or anything. Um,
Necessarily.
it just it can be a little annoying. So I would recommend also maybe moving your house just a tiny bit, or actually maybe a little bit. I'd move it maybe about 100 blocks, because I would definitely say have that different like area right there moved off of your screen because you don't want mobs from that biome to spawn there and start
And you
messing
don't
with
want
you.
your house to be in a like a non-forest biome, typically.
Yeah, so you want to try and get your house as middle as you can. I mean, it doesn't have to be middle, but just know that things spawn off screen, so you will never see something spawn on your screen unless you make it spawn on your screen. So if like
Or
all your normal enemies, they're gonna spawn, 50 blocks off of your screen and they're gonna walk over to you. So I would make sure you're at least far enough to where you that 50 block radius or that 100 block radius, I can't remember what it is, but I'd make sure that that radius, you're at least going to be far enough away that it's not going to cause enemies to spawn in another biome, because that'll spawn a different enemy than um, whatever the biome you think you're in is. That can be a little annoying. I've had that happen a lot of times with the sand biomes being right at my door.
the other thing too, you don't have to worry about it much right now. Once you get to hard mode, you will. Don't build your house near a crimson or a corruption.
Yeah, it'll basically, so the Crimson and the Corruption. So you remember in the beginning when you asked me which evil you should pick? The Crimson and the Corruption, the reason I call them poison is because they spread, and so that's going to slowly start taking over your world, turning them into that same
Only in
biome,
hard mode.
but only once you get to hard mode. Another big thing about Terraria that I was trying to explain to you a little bit earlier, but I happened to crash, was that there's pre-hard mode and there's hard mode. So pre-hard mode is what we're in right now. Pre-hard mode goes to about the middle of the game. Um, but we're actually going to call it like 35% of the game. It just takes longer than hard mode does, in my opinion, because you kind of have to get going from everything. And once you kill the wall of flesh, your game completely changes. New enemies, new ores, new weapons, all that kind of stuff
Well,
changes.
I wouldn't say new ores. You have to make the ores spawn
Yeah, you do have to make them spawn in, but that's one of those things that
in.
you'll
Where the
learn
fuck did I get tungsten? What the fuck?
as you go, and I can definitely show
I'm
you that
so
kind of stuff as
confused.
well. But
Hey Tyler, did you like the
just know that when we're talking about like hard mode and pre-hard mode, right now, pre-hard mode is what we're in, and that goes until like half the game basically, and then the other half is a lot more intense
money?
and crazy and hard. and that's kind of where more of that grind comes in because you kind of just get slapped around by all the bosses until you've got stuff to fight them, and sometimes that stuff can take a long time to find.
Hey Tyler, you like the spoils of my travels to the system?
Yes.
Two are the same, but we don't worry about those.
Do you have any Demon Eye or any Cthulhu's spawn?
Maybe.
Or are we going to
Just a couple.
are we wanting to fight her a couple of times when it turns night again?
I like how you're going with it and everything.
What do you mean?
I'm like, you have a whole, you're a she, and now you're calling it a she.
Oh, what?
But no, when we were fighting,
So it's that first 10 seconds, I don't fucking understand it. Maybe it's that new mic as well.
it's not, yeah, I
Well,
just
it's
don't
not
feel like
new mic,
going grabbing
but
my headset. I'm
well,
lazy.
you said something about going along with it, and that was basically the last thing I heard.
Oh yeah, the Cthulhu thing. I have Cthulhu.
Oh, I mean, honestly, I have the lenses and everything sitting right here. I just happen
No,
to
I
know
meant
that,
you said her. I'm like, you just going with it.
yeah. I mean, honestly, what all do we have to do at the moment, Nathan? Oh,
Honestly, all we really need right now is a goblin.
because unless
I could go get a goblin here to force start one, or we could just wait until one happens naturally.
Well, here's my problem. Unless I get a Demon Scythe, a Water Bolt, a Vile Thorn, or one of the staffs, I have no weapon for magic.
Magic, I'm really focus on it until you're in hard mode.
I know, but I just not wanna. I just didn't want to grind into their armor out. Especially because I don't even remember what the fossil armor takes, nor remember what it even does.
The fossil armor is ranged, and you need it's kind of like giant harpy feathers. It's like a specific drop from a specific enemy that only spawns in the underground.
Yeah, the sturdy fossil. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, it only does 20% chance not to consume a bullet. That's really not much of a bonus. I think the Necro armor's definitely the play here.
Yeah. Hey, 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 my guy. Good. Now you can have it.
Let's see.
We were matching turtle. Yeah, this thing's actually like pretty fast for a turtle. Like honestly,
Fuck you,
the
bitch.
zooming, the zooming. I'm surprised this thing goes so fast. Honestly,
I should probably open my stream back up. That way I can see.
he keeps dying to a demon eye.
Who?
Who has been your most consistent viewer besides?
Oh, I didn't even. Oh, gotcha. Let's see. I'm not even really looking at anything at the moment. For some reason, everybody was like, "Oh, don't start streaming on Twitch. Start streaming on YouTube." But YouTube's done nothing but give me fucking problems since I've been starting streaming on here. Half the
I
time
haven't
it won't
ever
even
had
pull up the
problems
same.
streaming on YouTube. I don't know what it is with you.
It's just like it's always like upcoming with my streams and shit like that. And then some streams I can delete, some I can't, and all this other shit. It makes no sense.
I just make shit private to where only I can see it. That way I don't have to worry about deleting it.
Well, normally I don't delete any of my streams unless it sits there saying upcoming for like 6 months, and then I'm like, well, shit, I don't want to see this on here anymore. How the fuck do I delete it? And yeah, it's just not possible so that I
Hey,
do
you
it.
know what? I can show you something that'll like surprise the shit out of you. And show you what I look like when I very first started making YouTube videos.
Oh no.
A long time ago when I was a speaker.
A squeaker. I remember when I was a squeaker. I used
You
to,
know,
bro.
but I gotta find the video now. That's the issue. 6 years ago was my first
So
video.
tips for day one, Ashton, is day one zombies and demonize. They just fucking suck, bro. Honestly, man. Normally, day one, if I don't get myself in a cave by the time that it's nighttime, that's what I definitely make sure I do by day two. Just collect ores and,
Oh
chests and
my
all that kind of shit.
god. Wait, what is
But
it?
if I don't get in a cave day one, I just honestly focus on building a little house, and I wait the night out. It's kind of boring to sit there AFK for 10 minutes, but you can always build or dig or start doing any of that kind of thing. You can organize
Oh
your
my god,
inventory.
I forgot how high pitched my voice used to be. Oh, damn.
Nathan, what are we working on now?
Hold on. 1 second. Ah, I remember this video. Good time. I'm gonna send you a link. It's
Let's go
very
watch
young.
tomorrow.
It's You don't even have to watch the whole video. Just watch like a couple seconds of it. It's me 6 years ago when I was 12 or 11, one of the two. I don't know when in the 6 years ago it was posted. There you go. You can tell just by looking at it that that was a while ago, dude.
Well,
I was
I
like,
mean,
oh, yeah, I
Nathan,
remember that.
are you done for the night?
No,
I mean, done with Terraria for the night.
I'm done when you're done. How about
It's fucking 3:30 in the morning, and I told fucking Sophia I'd go to bed with her. And that was at 1:30 when I was supposed to go to bed with her. I've been up playing with you for like 5
that?
hours.
Look. You know ways of getting a hold of me. You can use me as the excuse and give her a way to contact me. I don't care. I will take the yelling if she will yell at me instead of you.
Well, she doesn't yell at me. I mean, she's my girlfriend. It's not like she scolds me like my mom or anything, but like, she's definitely, I feel like, gets a little jealous sometimes that you have as
No.
much attention of mine as you do. It's fucking funny.
When people get along, they tend to like to hang out. And well, I don't live close enough. I can just come over and hang out. So
Yeah, that's facts. Nah, she knows that. I mean, fuck, I was even farther back when I was in Idaho.
I know. Besides, I've known you longer,
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true.
a lot longer.
Bro, you've known me longer than like, damn, bro.
I've known you
What
for a minute.
what was the girlfriend I was dating when I met you.
Were you specifically dating one person? That's the real question.
Yeah, that is a real question.
That's the honest question.
I'm gonna say yes due to the fact that I'm live streaming. You know, we stay loyal out here.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, sure. Whatever you call it.
Hey,
I have something else for you.
that was like 16-year-old me. That's a big improvement. Oh my fucking god! I'm gonna pretend I did not just watch that.
It's not loot bags. Don't worry. It's crazy.
No, I know what it is. I saw.
It's just crazy. It's not a big deal. I was doing it for the enchanted swords because I didn't feel like finding them, and I finally got the second one, so I'm done now. But I do have a lot of money.
So, depending on what our plan is, Nathan, I might actually head to bed.
I don't have a plan. That's what we do is up to you. I don't give a shit.
Because I'll be up probably around 10 or 11 to stream again. After
I'm be fun with you. I'm probably
I
gonna
eat
try and
and
keep
shower.
myself up until my dad gets off. Then we probably send a smoke, and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm not even really tired. I think I'm gonna end the stream for like maybe an hour, hour and a half. And go take a break, eat some fucking food, cause that's like 90% of why I've been wanting to go is 'cause I'm fucking hungry. So, Ashton, I appreciate you kicking it on the stream with me, and Nathan here. Now that I have you added on Snapchat, go ahead and shoot me a message. Just be like, hey, uh, if you ever need anything, you know,
There's a 50-50 he might forget who you are. Don't be shocked.
just text me like, hey, I'm the guy off your stream. I'll remember. Uh, and if you ever need anything, man, just always feel free to reach out or anything. You're more than welcome to tag along for all the other streams. But with that being said, I am heading off to bed. Possibly. Nathan, well, I guess turn your ringer on, you motherfucker.
No, my phone stays on silent.
Turn your PlayStation notifications on, you motherfucker.
But as soon as you said turn, it unplugged again.
Turn your PlayStation notifications on, because if I hop back on, I'll shoot you a message.
Oh no.
But if you're not on when I get back on, I'm not waiting around for an hour to see if you get on. I'm probably just
I
gonna be
said
like,
I'm gonna be staying up until my dad gets off. I'm gonna be awake. It's just whether I'm on this or my phone is the real question.
what time's your dad off?
See, he went in so he had to work at 2:30, so he'll probably get off around 7
7.
or 8 my time.
Yeah. It's normally around 7 or 8 your time.
Yeah. It just depends on when he goes in.
Alright, well then, I'm gonna save an exit. But you'll be up. I'll let you know when I'm done eating what I decide to do.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Have a good night, fellas. Oh wait, actually he got off, so have a good night, Nathan.
Dumb fuck.
But I mean, if I do get back on, I need to fucking sitting there. I mean, I'm happy that I was able to help and everything, but sitting there and talking, I was so distracted. I felt like I couldn't focus on how I normally do things, so it just kept taking me so much longer to get like bosses and stuff done. Like, we just played for like 4 hours and we only killed the fucking Eye of Cthulhu. What the fuck?
This is
But I
okay. I
got
think
you to
I know
bed.
what I want to do. I'm gonna stay in the party because the party still notifies me when you join. So just leave the party and then join back when you get on. I'm gonna check out Callisto Protocol. I haven't played it yet.
Oh, bet. Let me know if it's good.
Alright, I saw Markiplier uploaded. Oh, it's got an update.
Alright.
Oh, it's a permanent update. That shit's flying on the preparing.
Well, deuces. I'll let you know if I get back on.
Alright.